Around a dozen local vendors and farmers gathered at the Edgebrook Shopping Center Mall Wednesday morning for the return of the indoor farmers market. Shoppers had a variety of options ranging from fresh produce to jams and jellies. This is the second year of the indoor market. If you missed today's event, don't worry. The market will be held every Wednesday through December 6th, except for the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. Farmers are encouraging shoppers to visit other local stores in the mall.
Well, when you look at the dollars that are spent in the community, I think it's like 95% of the money that you spend locally stays back in the community. Whereas when you buy from a lot of the big box stores, a lot of that money goes either overseas or to other states. So when you're shopping here locally, your money really does stay in the community, bolstering your local economy.